Arnab Goswami on the debate at 9. Presented by Renault Quid. Powered by Car Dekho. Siska Wires and Cables. Kamla Pasand. PolicyBazaar.com. And Jacqua Group.
And good evening and welcome. Great to see you this Friday evening. The first interview on the campaign trail of the Prime Minister was to the Republic Media Network. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi's last interview before the result is out is also to the Republic Media Network. And displaying the fearlessness of criticizing his own party candidate in Bhopal. A fearlessness that is rare and speaks volumes. The Prime Minister says that he will never be able to forgive Sadhvi Pragya for calling Godse a patriot. With this falls the last card used against the Prime Minister, that he doesn't take on hardliners. And I think that the Congress party, especially its newly appointed spokesperson, Mr. Robert Vadra, should zip their lips forever. The Congress party, which promoted the killers of 1984, the Congress party who made Kamal Nath of 1984 infamy, named in the Nanavati report the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, and forgave Pakistan after 26/11, should introspect after the Prime Minister's interview to Executive Editor Abhishek Kapoor this afternoon. And I'm running clips tonight, and I will open tonight with just one question on the debate this evening. Think about it after you watch the clips. Was there ever an alternative in 2019? At the beginning or at the end of this campaign? Forget the noise, forget the abuse, forget the lies. Just watch parts of this interview and ask yourself, was there ever an alternative? Big debates, 3 debates coming up tonight, viewers. At 9 p.m., this is the most explosive interview to close the 2019 campaign, in which the Prime Minister says, I'll never forgive Sadhvi Pragya Thakur. At 10 o'clock tonight, a final campaign strike on Lutyens. Hear what the Prime Minister says about them. And at 10:25 tonight, there is an open season, an ugly fight that has broken out among all parties and leaders who want to be Prime Minister. I think they intend to make everyone a 2-month Prime Minister. All this and more is coming up. But here are the headlines this Friday evening on the debate tonight.
न वो आरएसएस क्या है वो जानते हैं, न कभी उन्होंने आरएसएस को समझने के लिए 2 मिनट खपाई है। आरएसएस का फुल फॉर्म बोलने के लिए कहोगे शायद नहीं बोल पाएंगे।
It started with a punch and ends with a punch. The Prime Minister's first and last 2019 campaign interview is on Republic.
अगर मेरे माता पिता के खिलाफ आपके पास कुछ भी हो तो आप खुल करके बोलिए।
It's the 2019 double coup interview. Prime Minister for the first time dares Rahul to attack his family if he has any proof.
जो बयान आया है पूरी तरह निंदनीय है, ठीक है, बाद में उन्होंने माफी मांगी, लेकिन मैं मन से उनको माफ नहीं कर पाऊंगा, जीवन भर नहीं कर पाऊंगा।
Prime Minister tells Republic, I will never forgive Sadhvi Pragya. Republic Network double coup is tonight India's #1 headline.
मेरा मोटा मोटा मत है कि पूर्ण बहुमत वाली सरकार 5 साल पूरे करके दोबारा जीत करके आए, ये शायद देश में बहुत लंबे अरसे के बाद हो रहा है।
Mega surprises, mega campaign draws to a close. The Prime Minister makes an unprecedented appearance at the BJP news conference.
जहां तक बहुमत का सवाल है, भारतीय जनता पार्टी अपने बूते पर बहुमत प्राप्त करेगी। हम 300 से ज्यादा सीटें जीतेंगे।
Big show of strength as the Prime Minister and Amit Shah jointly declare that the NDA will return to power with over 300 seats. And the Air Chief flies 3 solo sorties on a MiG-21, sends a message to Pakistani cowards across the border. And ladies and gentlemen, before he hit the ground running in March this year, the Prime Minister spoke to me in what was his first election campaign interview. So much has changed, and yet so much stays the same in 49 days. The explosive election campaign ended this evening, and the Republic Media Network has scored a double coup. India's largest news network has got the Prime Minister's last interview of the campaign as well. This time, he spoke to Republic Media Network's executive editor, Abhishek Kapoor. Here are some of the big headlines everyone is quoting tonight from that explosive conversation.
वो कहते हैं कि वो आपको घृणा नहीं करते, वो आरएसएस को घृणा करते हैं और आप उसकी आइडियोलॉजी को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं। आप उसके बारे में कुछ कहेंगे कि आरएसएस से क्या समझ?
ये एक पुरानी फैशन है। पहले लोग कहते थे अटल जी बहुत महान है लेकिन पार्टी गलत है, तो ये डायलॉग चला आता रहा है। तो व्यक्ति बदलते रहते हैं, डायलॉग बताते रहते हैं। न वो आरएसएस क्या है वो जानते हैं, न कभी उन्होंने आरएसएस को समझने के लिए 2 मिनट खपाई है। उनको किसी ने 3 अक्षर पकड़ा दिए, वो चिल्लाते रहते हैं। आरएसएस का फुल फॉर्म बोलने के लिए कहोगे शायद नहीं बोल पाएंगे, और कभी रिपब्लिक टीवी को मौका मिले तो फुल फॉर्म पूछ लीजिए उनको, वो नहीं बोल पाएंगे।
उनसे बात करेंगे तो बिल्कुल हम पूछेंगे। एक और बात वो कहते हैं कि प्रधानमंत्री भले ही मेरे परिवार के बारे में कमेंट करें, कुछ बोलें, मैं नहीं बोलूँगा उनके परिवार के बारे में। ऐसा हुआ है?
मैं चाहूँगा कि श्रीमान राहुल गांधी, कांग्रेस पार्टी के अध्यक्ष महोदय, जिनके परिवार की 4 पीढ़ी प्रधानमंत्री पद पर रही है, मैं आपसे हाथ जोड़ के विनती करता हूं, श्रीमान राहुल जी, मैं आपको आग्रह करता हूं कि आपको मेरे माता पिता के ऊपर कोई दया करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। अगर मेरे माता पिता के खिलाफ आपके पास कुछ भी हो तो आप खुल करके बोलिए। आपके पास कुछ तथ्य हो, उसकी किताब निकालनी हो तो उसका खर्चा मैं मेरी तरफ से देने को तैयार हूँ। आप कहीं प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करना चाहते हो तो उसका खर्चा भी देने के लिए मैं तैयार हूँ। मेरे माता पिता ने इस देश का, इस समाज का कोई भी नुकसान किया हो तो मैं आपको निमंत्रण देता हूँ कि आपके पास कोई भी जानकारी हो देश के सामने रखिए। कृपा करके मुझ पे दया मत कीजिए। दूसरा, आपको पता होना चाहिए मेरे माता पिता ने कोई भी पब्लिक लाइफ में कहीं थे नहीं, फिर भी व्यक्तिगत जीवन में भी कोई गुनाह किया हो, तकलीफ की हो तो आपको पूरा हक मैं देता हूं, सार्वजनिक रूप से देता हूं। कृपा करके मेरे माँ बाप पर आप दया मत खाइए। जितनी भी कठोरता से उनकी बुराइयां कर सकते हो करो, आपके पास तथ्य होने चाहिए। दूसरी बात जी, अगर कौन आपका पिता है, कौन माता है, उन्होंने क्या किया, ये मेरा विषय है ही नहीं जी, ये मेरा काम नहीं है। देश के किसी भी प्रधानमंत्री ने, देश के किसी भी पब्लिक ऑफिस बनाने वाले, उसने जो भी किया है उसकी चर्चा आज भी होगी, आने वाले 100 साल के बाद भी होगा। हमारा देश लोकतंत्र और उदारवादी लोक देश है। आज भी हमारा देश में ऐसे विद्वान है जो भगवान राम के निर्णयों की चर्चा भी करते हैं, आलोचना करते हैं। भगवान महावीर के निर्णयों की आलोचना करते हैं, भगवान बुद्ध के निर्णयों की आलोचना करते हैं, गांधी की भी करते हैं जी, मोहनदास करमचंद गांधी की भी करते हैं। और इसलिए हमारे देश में किसी की आलोचना होना को बुरा मानना ये भारत की परंपरा कभी नहीं रही है। लेकिन मेरे माता पिता के लिए कृपा करके आप दया मत दिखाइए। आपके पास जो मसाला है, अभी 19 तारीख को पोलिंग बाकी है, 5 बजे के प्रचार बंद होता है तो भी मैं चाहता हूँ आप करो। आप कहते हो कि मैं एक सभा ऑर्गेनाइज करता हूँ।
2 दिन पहले बात हुई है गांधी के बारे में, गोडसे के बारे में, आप कुछ मैसेज देना चाहेंगे?
आप पूछने में संकोच कर रहे हैं, आप संकोच मत कीजिए। जो बयान आया है पूरी तरह निंदनीय है, अस्वीकार्य है, और कभी भी ऐसे लोगों को ऐसे गलती नहीं करनी चाहिए। गलती से भी गलती नहीं करनी चाहिए। सजग रहना चाहिए, सतर्क रहना चाहिए। ठीक है, बाद में उन्होंने माफी मांगी, लेकिन मैं मन से उनको माफ नहीं कर पाऊंगा।
23 मई को उसका रिजल्ट आएगा चुनाव का, उसमें रीजनल पार्टीज की कुछ भूमिका हो सकती है। टीआरएस है, बीजेडी है, जगन है, पवन कल्याण है। आप उन पार्टीज के रोल को कैसा देखते हैं?
नंबर 1, 23 तारीख के रिजल्ट जो आएंगे वो मजबूत सरकार बनाने वाले रिजल्ट आएंगे। 23 तारीख के रिजल्ट आएंगे वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी को पहले से अधिक सीटों के साथ पूर्ण बहुमत वाली सरकार बनाने के लिए जनता का मैंडेट होगा। एनडीए के साथियों की सीटें भी बढ़ने वाली हैं, मार्जिन भी बढ़ने वाला है, ज्योग्राफिकली भी हमारा विस्तार और बढ़ने वाला है। तो उत्तम परिणाम देश की जनता देने वाली है। सरकार बनाने के लिए जितनी ताकत चाहिए वो ताकत सरकार देने वाली है, सरकार बनने वाली है। लेकिन मैं सिर्फ सरकार चलाने के इरादे से काम नहीं करता हूँ। मुझे सरकार चलाना है, बहुत आसान काम है। हमें देश चलाना है और देश अकेला मोदी नहीं चला सकता। देश चलाना होता है देश के सभी विचारधाराओं को साथ लेकर के, सभी नेताओं को साथ लेकर के, सभी दलों को साथ लेकर के, कितना ही घोर विरोधी हो उनको भी साथ लेकर के चलाना होता है। तो हम राजनीति में देश के लिए हैं, दल के लिए नहीं है।
Let's get all our guests on the debate. There they are. Nalin Kohli and Ratan Sharda on one side, Royden Roach, Sundar Balakrishnan and Shahid Siddiqui on the other. Shahid Siddiqui, I thought it was an incredible, not just a news point, but a statement made. You see, for time immemorial, they went on and 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 on about how Narendra Modi does everything right, but he doesn't speak against hot heads. In the final moments of the election, the Prime Minister has given all his critics a befitting response by not limiting his response on Sadhvi Pragya to a condemnation, but actually going on record, which has never happened before, that a Prime Minister of the ruling party condemns and says, I will not ever be able to forgive the Lok Sabha candidate of my party for her comment on Gandhi. This is unprecedented. So the question is, when has any head of a political party, let alone a Prime Minister, gone to the extent of putting principle over party hours before voting? Shahid Siddiqui, did you hear that?
फोन चला गया.
Maybe Royden Roach heard it. Maybe
Of course I
Sundar
heard.
heard it.
I heard that and I welcome this.
Yes, okay,
I
Shahid
welcome
Siddiqui.
this
Shahid
statement of the
Siddiqui.
Prime Minister. But I'll be very happy and I'll feel that he has not forgiven her for this dastardly statement by withdrawing her candidature, by saying that people should not vote for such a person. We were wrong in giving making her a candidate, but now we appeal to Indians not to vote for such a person.
So what you are
who is
saying,
insulting
Shahid Siddiqui,
the father
is,
of the nation.
Shahid
You should have
Siddiqui,
said
what
that.
you are saying therefore is this, that you need to remove
Yes.
a person like this. You don't need to say that I will never be able to forgive the person, but you have to remove that person from person's candidature.
Yes.
May I ask you, if you don't mind, as a small
Absolutely,
follow-up,
take a political
may I
action
ask you
against
as
the
a
person.
small follow-up,
Not
can you
just a
please,
jumla.
no, I'll tell you one thing, just as a small follow-up. Did Mr. Rahul Gandhi, or does, let me put it this way, does Mr. Rahul Gandhi have the spine to compromise on victory and even condemn, leave alone pull back the ticket from his Saharanpur candidate Imran Masood, who said, I will take Narendra Modi and chop him into pieces?
बार sound जा रही है.
How come every time I ask a relevant question, the line goes off? Sundar, Mr. Roach, why you also... What has happened today, Ratan Sharda? They seem to be a bit
I will
stunned.
answer. Can I answer this?
No, you can answer without
this.
This
You had
continuous
planned for a
effort.
minute. For a
What they are
second.
trying to do,
No, let me.
Mr. Sundaraman,
Let me.
this whole noise
Arnab,
about
this is not
asking
correct,
to
Arnab.
withdraw
Ratan,
means
please
you
don't
want to
disturb.
give the
Ratan, please
Saffron
don't disturb.
Terror producer
Ratan, don't
a
disturb.
walkover. Sorry, I will not do it.
Arnab,
Mr.
you want
Sundaraman,
only
No, Mr. Sundaraman,
you want
I
to
am
keep
answering
the
for
mouth
you.
shut of the opposition?
No,
Arnab,
no.
do you want to keep the mouth shut of the opposition? Are
You
doing
shout
that?
all the time. I
Are
can't
you
shut
doing
you
that?
up.
You asked me to
Sorry,
speak
that's the
first,
head of
and you are
Arnab.
telling-
I have no right. But I have a right
Arre,
to
you come on,
object
yeah.
to
Ratan,
wrong
you keep
insinuations.
quiet, Ratan, you keep
I am
quiet.
just saying,
Ratan.
what, come on,
No,
where do I
Ratan,
come
you keep
on? I am
quiet.
sitting at
He told
home.
me to speak first.
You tell me what you
said.
said. I
He
was
told me to
answering for
speak
Shahid
first.
Siddiqui. You came
Understand?
in.
Okay, Sundar
Carry on
Balakrishnan.
that right.
If you have a
Sundar Balakrishnan. Sundar Balakrishnan. I first of all, I like to do some interesting follow-up questions sometimes, and I am sure Mr. Shahid Siddiqui would not mind if I ask him a follow-up
But you
question.
allow me to
And
speak also.
Sundar,
But you allow
listen.
me to speak
I
also.
will allow you.
Just ask
I
me-
will allow
just
you.
asking
You
me the question
know
is not
something.
allowing
You know
me to
something, Sundar.
answer is not the
Sundar,
right way
can
of
I tell you
journalism,
something?
Mr. Arnab Goswami.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Don't take my name in vain.
Yes, tell
I
me.
even allow Nishant to speak. You are at another level. So just 1 minute, please. I just want, if you don't mind, before my flow of thought goes away,
Don't
to
compare
ask
with
me.
Nishan. Nishan is a drag.
Okay, now
Don't
drag,
compare this
dread,
guy to
etc.
Nishant.
In
He's
his
a cold
absence,
case.
we can't say. No, I get Nalin Kohli and Shahid Siddiqui who's come back. Shahid Siddiqui, I really appreciated your first answer tonight. If you don't mind, may I ask you, by your logic, Nalin can be on the debate. Should I have expected Rajiv Gandhi to have been sacked as the Prime Minister when he justified the killing of 8,000 Sikhs, saying, when a big tree falls, the earth shakes a little? You said that he would have been happier if the ticket was taken away. I'm applying your logic. Nalin, Shahid either is not hearing me or pretending not to listen to me. I wonder which of the two it is. I can't.
I'm listening. I'm waiting for your question to be over.
I
You
am
are still
asked-
continuing with your question. You see, I don't give a damn what Rajiv Gandhi did. Because Rajiv Gandhi
No,
was
but
not
I
the
do
father of
for
the nation.
hypocrisy. I do.
And
I give a damn to hypocrisy,
Rajiv Gandhi
Shahid.
is dead now. I don't want to discuss Rajiv Gandhi now. We opposed Rajiv Gandhi. We went to his jail.
No, but
We
I
opposed
discussed
him
the
at that
now.
time.
I
We
discussed
worked for
then
the
and
Sikhs in
now.
Delhi.
I
So I'm
discussed
not
then
here
and
to
now.
answer
Shahid
for Rajiv
Siddiqui.
Gandhi.
Shahid
All of
Siddiqui,
Congress
let's
person to
admit
do
tonight.
that.
Shahid Siddiqui, admit to me tonight. Admit to me tonight, Shahid Siddiqui. Admit to me tonight, Shahid Siddiqui. Admit to me tonight. Admit to me tonight, Shahid Siddiqui. Admit. You have to admit. Admit. You admit with ease. Admit with unrelenting honesty. Admit with some credibility. Admit to me tonight. Admit to me. 1 point tonight, Shahid Siddiqui, allow me to speak over you. Admit to me tonight that you are a little disturbed that Modi made the comment on Sadhvi Pragya and took away the last remaining argument of Lutyens. After today's comment on Sadhvi Pragya, थोड़ी हिली हुई तो है ना Lutyens? ये कैसे बोल दिया? We don't talk like that. I'll tell you why.
For a minute, please.
Okay, Nalin wants to respond. Nalin is responding. Shahid Siddiqui, beautiful debate. Nalin.
तुम्हारे पास तो हर चीज का है कि लुटियन या भारत माता की जय लुटियन या भारत माता
Shahid
की
ji,
जय
Shahid bhai, please allow me to speak, sir.
Come to Lutians.
Arey, Shahid ji, what is it? Now let me come to the point. I think this is political hypocrisy. On the Sadhvi Pragya case, no less than the Honorable Prime Minister has made the strongest possible comment, and we haven't heard this kind of strong comment. He gave in a long time. He said it even when there was killing taking place, lynchings. He said they are criminals and action should be taken. The same was there when the false church attacks were taking place, and he said, we will go after them. Each one was checked. It had nothing to do with the BJP. In Sadhvi Pragya's case, what more can he say? He said it clearly. And the party president, Amit Shahji, what has he done? Gone ahead and issued a notice. 10 days time is given. As an advocate, I'll say, don't you give time for a response? You don't prejudge. Let her write a defense. Perhaps that apology you are asking for will come. But why are we so much like jumping rabbits? She's not apologized to the nation. Show me another political leader who has shown the courage like Prime Minister Modi and the conviction
Sundar
for the father of the nation to go ahead and say that I will never forgive this comment. Show me the conviction. These are all
Sundar
lip service politicians on the other side who will take Bapu's name, use the name of the Gandhi.
Debate is
but
on
they
all
don't
on the
believe in
screen,
it.
and then Sundar. Okay, debate is on.
No Indian will forgive her. No Indian will ever forgive her. And Modi ji is the Indian. Modi ji is the Prime Minister of India. He represents me. He represents
But
every
nobody
Indian.
else has articulated it in a
As the
manner
Prime
that
Minister of
works.
India,
Just
I
look at
appreciate
this,
that.
viewers.
But
An attempt to underplay is going on as we speak. As we speak, an attempt to underplay the Prime Minister's statement is going on. Okay, let me ask the follow-up.
The parties issued her a notice.
Okay. You know, Shahid Siddiqui, what you have displayed tonight, Mr. Roach, please hold back. Okay.
All over the world.
One of you, please. I can deal with all of you, but I choose to deal with one. Okay, Shahid Siddiqui, you are a very angry man today. I thought you'd be a very happy man. I thought that for the first time you would say, I thought that for the first time you would say, can the audio be up of the guests? I can't hear them very well here, so it becomes difficult. I thought today that you would all be happy Indians saying, everyone on the screen please, we'd be very happy Indians who would say that for the first time we have a Prime Minister who puts nation above party. For the first time we have a Prime Minister who puts principle over party. For the first time we have a Prime Minister who puts values over an election result. But no, they are not happy. In fact, they are very angry tonight. They are angry that we had stereotyped Modi in this manner. What if he breaks the stereotype? What will the Khan Market group do? And Khan Market, like Lutyens, is a metaphorical thing. What will the Khan Market group do? What will they sit and crib about? What if Modi...
Change the name of Khan Market. Change the name of Khan Market. Call it Sadhvi Pragya Market. Name it Sadhvi Pragya Market. Change the name of Khan Market. Say the man from BJP. Change the name.
For
Pragya said,
Shahid is on the road.
For bringing communal violence bill, will apologize for releasing books like RSS Rajesh. You have insulted the whole community.
Market.
You are talking of one person. You have insulted the whole community in the name of Hindu terror. Are you going to ask apologies from Digvijay Singh, for Chidambaram, from Sushil Kumar Shinde, who claimed that RSS was training terrorists?
Of course, Digvijay Singh, we asked for his apologies
for that.
at that time.
Never you will apologize.
I was on
they have
Arnab
no
program
proof.
when
For
I
8 years they tried.
Chidambaram,
For 8
I
years
condemned
they did.
Digvijay Singh.
They never apologized.
Yes, they should apologize.
They have spoiled the lives
They should apologize.
of so many
And
people
they should
in
be
the name
condemned,
of
not
Suman, okay.
terror in the name of Hindu.
Shahid Siddiqui, may I invite Sumant in, otherwise he'll see a conspiracy.
Community,
Okay, 1 minute. Just a minute. Gentlemen.
Just keep on shouting.
Gentlemen,
You want
it
any
is-
excuse?
you see,
we
viewers-
will not give walkover to Digvijay Singh.
Okay,
We
viewers,
will not give walkover to Digvijay Singh. We will not give walkover to Digvijay Singh.
No.
Don't try to find an excuse to give your friend Digvijay walkover.
Defeat
He
them.
will not get it.
They
He
were
will get
defeated, defeat
in
them
Bhopal.
again.
Then we will say how to get apologies from Sadhvi
Defeat them
Pragya.
again.
Till that, no. Let him be defeated.
Sumant
then we'll
is
see
also
what
on.
Sadhvi does. You cannot seek an easy way out to make your friend win. He will not win.
okay, now 1 second. Sumant, before you come in, I'm just intervening occasionally in this debate. But I'm coming with very pointed interventions, so if you don't mind, thank you very much. Viewers, I personally think today that the opposition... I'm coming to you, Sumant. There are two Sumants, you see. There is Sundar and Sumant. I get confused. I am human. I am human.
Yeah, but you don't allow me to speak at all.
I do nothing of the kind.
You are only asking me question, but you don't allow me to speak.
What do you expect me to ask you but questions? I ask questions, no. I don't, I am not like one of those...
No, but you don't allow me to
I am
answer.
not one of those rank pseudo-journalists who asks a leader of a party which has 44 seats, are you ready to be Prime Minister?
Sundar,
Come on, Sundar, I'm asking you a question. Sundar, my next question is to you. It's your lucky day.
Today there was a cloudy sky. Probably today there was a cloudy sky about the BJP headquarters.
Don't be cruel to them.
So Narendra Modi chose not to give the interview to the press conference. Yeah.
Okay, now Sundar, if you finish that, Sundar, if you finish that,
cloudy sky. So that is the reason why Narendra Modi did not choose to give the press conference, open press conference. Was there a cloudy sky today?
have you finished?
I want to ask you.
I must say it's a really poor joke.
He had got the chance.
It's a poor one.
Chance after the 5 years,
it's
and
a
he
poor
ran away
one.
from the press conference.
I call this.
You accept that fact.
Right, that's
and
all.
you are talking of Lutins. We will know you're talking of Lutins. There are some Chacha medias also. We don't know.
I mean, who's this new weatherman on TV that we have, Mr. Goswami?
Okay, thank you very much.
Who's this weatherman sitting here, cloudy cover?
Yeah.
Where
No,
is this
there was a
debate
cloudy
going?
sky in Nalin Kohli.
What is that?
So what's the point?
Here today.
No, what's the point that you're making?
That is the reason
It's a
why
silly
he
point.
chose not to give the interview today. Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Sundar. Now my next question is to you. One second.
No.
Nalin, don't respond to that. We come with a real question. Nalin, no inanities on the program. This is Republic. My question to you is, see, I'll tell you one thing here. Now the question is, what has upset the opposition is, and I repeat, that you have boxed in the Prime Minister, saying that, oh no, he doesn't allow hotheads to operate. Now let me ask you, I think the Prime Minister has shown rare fearlessness in the political space. This has never been seen before. Never does a Prime Minister say, I will never be able to...
an exceptional thing what no other leader has the courage
And now I'll tell you, Sundar, for example, the Congress party has put up a candidate called Naveen Chandra Bandiv Dekar. Naveen Chandra Bandiv Dekar is an open supporter of... Allow me to complete the question. Are you quivering in your feet? Are you shaking all over?
Allow me to answer.
Are you having a fit?
Allow me to answer also.
Are you being unable to control yourself?
Also.
Are you shaking in your boots? Are you trembling in nervousness at my question? What is your problem? When I ask you the question, you begin to behave like an autumn leaf about to fall off its branch. Let me ask the question. Now listen to me. Now listen to me. Now listen to everyone on. Now listen to me. Now listen to me. Naveen Chandra Bandiv Dekar, who is the Congress party candidate, has openly supported the Sanatan Sanstha and made open support statements supporting a person called Vaibhav Raut. Vaibhav Raut has been arrested under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, and he is suspected of terrorism, including the usage of crude bombs, explosives, and all kinds of terrorism. The Congress party puts up a candidate who supports this individual. Now I ask you, Narendra Modi has the spine to come out and say that I will never forgive Sadhvi Pragya. Does the 50-year-old adolescent have the spine to even condemn Naveen Chandra Bandiv Dekar?
What he is talking, then he should have
I will
said
give one more instance,
there was one.
Arnab, if you allow me.
Now you have nothing to say,
One more follow-up question.
Now there is no answer.
If she comes up.
Now all the bombast is gone.
If she wins the election, then would she be welcome to the party?
What Modi should have said.
Bholanath Pandey and
You are
Devendra
not one to
Pandey.
dictate terms of Prime Minister of India.
Somebody you will never
It is up to him what he says. Either
still in the
accept
party?
it or stuff it.
Why is she still in the party?
Arnab, can I
then?
please come in?
No. If you will never forgive her, this was
Arnab, there were
allowed
two
like a
Pandey
trial
brothers.
to float and see
Bholanath
how long
Pandey and
it would go
Devendra
on.
Pandey.
Since the reaction
Bholanath
was
Pandey and
very,
Devendra
very
Pandey were two
negative,
brothers
damage
who
control
hijacked
exercise
an
was
airplane
started
in
now.
1978
This is pure
to release
damage
Indira
control
Gandhi.
exercise
To rescue
because
Indira
of
Gandhi,
the elections
two
in
Pandey brothers
1990s.
hijacked the plane. And you know the reward that Congress party gives to two hijackers? Remember, these are India's most wanted. They get Congress ticket for 4 times to contest election on Congress ticket.
Shame!
The hijacker of Indian Airlines.
Shame!
Who, if you remember, it's 1978. These
Shame!
Pandey brothers hijacked an airplane. And Congress has the audacity to give ticket to them 4 times consecutively.
Answer, Sumant. Shame on you for supporting people who do that. Answer. And now let me give some follow-ups of my own. Sumant, since you are my onion once
They
again.
won't
for tonight.
remember this
Who are we
instance.
talking
It's such a
about?
triviality,
Who are we
Arnab, for them.
talking-
It's a triviality for them.
Pure
It's
and
such a
simple.
small
Now
thing.
you answer me. No, why not?
You know,
No,
yeah,
why
they
not
were
you
there to
answer
rescue the
this
queen. What's a
question?
big deal in
The
that?
statement
We will
on
reward
Nathuram
them.
Godse
We'll
went
continue to
for
reward
over
them.
24
You know, we are the
hours.
kings and the queens
No,
of the
no,
Sultanate of
no.
Delhi.
No.
We are not answerable to
Clearly,
anybody.
clearly.
Today, Rahul Gandhi,
Yes, he did.
Arnab, today Rahul Gandhi had the audacity to come and do a press conference at the same time, and he said कि प्रधानमंत्री जी ने हमारे पत्रकारों से प्रश्न नहीं लिया. रिमेंबर, हमारे पत्रकारों से.
give
तो
away.
बात क्या है, मानसिकता की है. इन्होंने कुछ
शाहिद
पत्रकार
सिद्दीकी.
दिल्ली में पाल के रखे हैं कि जिनको ये हमारे पत्रकार बोलते हैं. इसीलिए तो समस्या है कि हमारे पत्रकारों से इंटरव्यू नहीं लेंगे तो इंटरव्यू तो हम मानेंगे ही नहीं कि इंटरव्यू हुआ या प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस हुई. दिक्कत इनकी यही है. ये तो इंटर पर्दे के पीछे एकदम सुकून की जिंदगी जिए, लेकिन इनसे कोई प्रश्न कर दे तो इनकी चूल्हे हिल जाती हैं, इनका तख्त हिलने लगता है. समस्या इनको ये है.
What else do we have? What else can he give? We've seen it clearly. The Prime Minister can even only
सर,
talk
हमारे
about
पत्रकार क्या होता
आम
है?
चूसने का,
सर, ये बताइए,
कपड़ा पहनने
हमारे
का,
पत्रकार क्या होता है?
बादल के ऊपर से जाने का.
क्यों पाल के रखे हैं? क्या दिल्ली में?
That's not what you want from a Prime Minister.
सर, ये
Today we have
बताइए,
seen the Prime
हमारे
Minister went for a
पत्रकार
press
का
conference
संदर्भ क्या है?
and
What
didn't
does it
answer
mean,
anything.
our reporters?
Sundar will debate with Nalin now. Sundar will debate with Nalin now.
Nobody's denying it.
Okay, viewers, I will now have the Onion of the Day contest.
Prime Minister has very
I will have the
selective
Onion
media.
of the Day contest.
The Prime Minister has very
And I'm willing to be an
selective
onion
media.
myself if you want,
Give him the script
but
in advance.
with my arguments I won't.
Talk about it.
Just 1 minute. So Sundar, my question is, Sundar,
पाला हुआ पत्रकार अर्नब, you want to
Sundar, I will ask you a question. I will tell you a little bit about. I will tell you a little bit right now about पाले हुए पत्रकार. Now listen to me. Now the moot point is this, and I hope that you are capable of a serious debate. You know, don't descend. Today the Prime Minister, and are you noticing, viewers, how many times I'm trying to bring the subject down to the issue of debate, and all these pro-Congress people are running away? What is the subject of debate? The Prime Minister condemns his sitting Lok Sabha candidate and says, I will never forgive her. It can cost her votes, but the Prime Minister doesn't care. He put principle over party. Sundar, my question to you is, Sundar, listen. Does Rahul Gandhi have the spine to condemn Digvijay Singh, who praises the terrorist Zakir Naik, calling him a messenger of peace? No. Does Rahul Gandhi have the spine to say, I will never forgive Kamal Nath and Jagdish Titler for their role in the anti-Sikh riots of 1984? No. Does Rahul Gandhi have a spine to risk it all and to say, I will not forgive my father? Rajiv Gandhi, who said, when a big tree falls, the earth shakes a little. Does Rahul Gandhi have the spine to come out and assert that he will never forgive Indira Gandhi for imposing the emergency of 1975? Does Rahul Gandhi have the nerve to potentially lose allies and say, I will never forgive Sanjay Gandhi for the Nazi type mass sterilizations that took place during the emergency? You see, it takes courage and spine, which you don't have. Now answer me. Don't give me idhar udhar ka reply. Answer me if you can. Don't dodge my question.
Yeah.
Does Rahul Gandhi have that spine, the courage which the Prime Minister showed today, the element of political sacrifice if necessary to stand by individual value? Answer that. Idhar udhar, don't joke with me. I am very serious.
Yeah. Does Narendra Modi have the spine to come in front of the open press conference? He doesn't have the spine, I am telling you. And the strategy that you adopt is whenever we question
What is an open
BJP
and a closed
or
press
Modi,
conference?
you always come with
What
the
is
opposite
an open
thing
and a
of
closed
Rahul
press
Gandhi and the
conference?
Congress.
What
But
is an open and a closed press conference? Let me tell you. Let me tell you a definition. No, one sec. Sundar, 1 minute. Sundar, 1 minute. Just wait now. Just you wait right now, and I'll tell you one thing which is very relevant. You mentioned an open and closed press conference. I want to follow up on that point with you right now. If you pause, and I'm coming back to you for a minute. 1 minute, Sundar. You mentioned an open press conference, and my counter to you is this. I'll tell you what an open press conference is. Sumant, Sumant, you know what an open press conference is? You know what an open press conference is? Why do you want to speak over me? Why do you have this bad habit? Why don't you let me ask you a counter? I'll tell you an open press conference.
Why he has to run away?
I'll tell you an open press conference. I'll tell you. One second.
What happened to the channel which took an interview of Rahul Gandhi and that interview was shelved? What happened to your great Rahul Gandhi's interview that was shelved by another channel? They took the interview, then they had no guts to show the interview. It went so bad that Congress put pressure on that channel to move the interview. Why do you talk of that? You have no courage to talk about that. You have no courage to criticize Rahul Gandhi for bringing in parents of Modi ji. Poor parents who have no role to play in public life. Do you allow them to be insulted?
Taking unscripted questions.
Okay, Sumant, can I ask you one thing?
Sumant, can I ask you one thing?
Sumant, can I ask you one thing? Sumant, I'll tell you. I'll tell you one thing, Sumant. May I please, Ratan Sharda, if you allow me, I want to make a point to Sumant. I want to make a point to Sumant. I want to make a point to Sumant.
Why they shelved the interview?
I want to make a point here. Sumant, listen to me, and through you, I'm telling everyone.
But the channel clarified.
One second, Sumant, I'm making a point. I don't want to stop again. Now, here's the question, which a point I'm making to you. I'm actually making a point. My friend Sundar Balakrishnan makes a point about open and closed press conferences. And with everyone on the screen, I want to make a point tonight. An open press conference, Rajat, is one where all media is allowed. Nobody is boycotted, nobody is banned. There are no security men and bouncers at the gate saying, are you from XYZ channel? Oh, you may ask my leader a tough question, and hence you won't be allowed. Everyone, including, and I mentioned as an adjective, the liar wires, the fake scrolls, everybody is allowed inside the BJP office. However, I can say with certainty that out of a fear that I may ask a question, for example, the kind of question which needs to be asked, the confessions of the Nagar brothers on the Vadra land transactions, which were caught in a sting operation, or the true value of the Priyanka Vadra farmhouse, maybe my reporter will ask such a question. And hence, for your kind information, Suman, don't interrupt me, and have the decency to listen, and have the decency to listen. I'll lower your volume because I want to tell you this. Have the decency to listen, I'll continue. You know, I'll tell you one thing, viewers. Do you know that the Congress party does not allow any media organization, just reduce the volume of Roach, please, I'm making a point. You know something, what is an open press conference? The open press conference is one which happened today. Roach, you're disturbing me. Can your audio be reduced? And I'm coming back to you. You don't allow X number of channels who you don't like to enter your party office or to even enter a press conference. That's called a closed press conference. That is the one Rahul Gandhi did. Even a trainee reporter, a principal correspondent, a news editor, an anchor, a bureau chief, the political editor or the editor-chief of Republic is banned at all Congress press conferences. But there is not one single media outfit which is banned at the BJP press conference. Hence, I hope that settles for you, and you can take that, you can understand that and swallow it. So that's called an open and closed press conference.
What enmity you have with Rahul Gandhi, I don't know.
There is no enmity. I would have asked straight questions. Now, if you want me to, Mr. Cloudy, let me ask you a question, Mr. Cloudy. Mr. Cloudy, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. If an interview of Rahul Gandhi, and I think all the interviews of Rahul Gandhi which have happened so far are so sad, they are not interviews. I should have been given a chance to ask him 3 questions, counter questions on his Rafale lie. 2 on Loya, 2 on Loya, relax, no, 2 on Loya, 2 on Loya, and 1 on his land transactions with the Nagar brothers and of his brother-in-law. That would have been an interview. But Sundar, if you think an interview with Rahul Gandhi of the kinds which are happening right now, you know, where a person stands and says, how do you think the campaign went? Are you going to be Prime Minister? How do you feel
No, no.
Are you ready?
Hey, Arnab, you know
these
happened?
kind of
Arnab, I
stupid
tell you what
conversations are
happened,
not interviews,
Probably he was
Sundar.
given
So
a
don't
wrong
lecture me
cheat
on
sheet,
that.
yeah.
Now let me go back to the issue. Don't divert from it. The Prime Minister also said,
May I
Sumant,
come in, Mr. Goswami?
yeah, you can debate this, but the Prime Minister also said, Nalin and Shahid Siddiqui, he said, if you have anything against my parents, I request you to say it loud. If you have facts and want them printed in a book, I will personally bear the printing expense of a book. I think that challenge should be accepted, right, by Rahul Gandhi? Shahid Siddiqui, what do you think?
Absolutely.
Because you have gone and said all kinds of things. Mayawati has said
agree,
Modi ji abandoned his wife for political interests. She made very personal attacks on him. What did the Prime Minister say today? The Prime Minister hit back and said, you have one thing to say about my parents? Yes. Tell me.
Arnab, I agree with the Prime Minister. There can be absolutely every criticism on the past Prime Ministers, whether Rajiv Gandhi or Indira Gandhi or anybody or Sonia Gandhi or Rahul Gandhi. They should be questioned, and there's nothing wrong in that. The only thing I disagreed at that point when Prime Minister made that comment was that he died as a Bhrashtachari. That was the only, otherwise Bhrashtachar charges are against him.
No, what is the Prime Minister said?
CBI.
No, what did the Prime Minister say?
Mr. Goswami
Agreed that they have no case against him.
No, Shahid,
Go on
Nalin.
charging him, go on criticizing him.
Shahid,
but to
let
say
Nalin
he
come
died
in.
as a Bhrashtachari is wrong.
No. You see, what happened after that was the Vadra family tried to make it a sentimental issue. Oh, you've criticized our parents, how bad, this, that. The Prime Minister said that anyone who has held public office, what he has done in public office,
What is she?
in public office.
On the one hand, you are saying Rahul Gandhi is the leader of 44 MPs, and at the other time, you are constantly discussing Rahul Gandhi.
No, I am saying, I'm not discussing. I am saying the Prime Minister's pincer-like response today to all the dirt and muck.
Let's come back to that.
No. The question is, the Prime Minister's response, he said, I'm not discussing Rajiv Gandhi personally. I am talking about the corruption he did when he was Prime Minister. That is going to be discussed for the next 100 years. Nalin Kohli wanted to come in on the debate.
Yes, do
Nalin.
Discuss Bofors for 5,000 years.
Yes, I have 2-3 points to make, Mr. Goswami. Shahid Bhai, may I just make 1 or 2 points, please?
Yeah, please, Nalin.
Well, whether it is discussed for 100 more, 20 more or 1,000 years, we'll leave it, Shahid Bhai, for the future generations, because you have to learn from history. As a student of history, I value that. But there are fundamentally 2-3 things that are important to point. Number one, have you noted, Mr. Goswami, the attack is on the media now. Now, once the Prime Minister has spoken unequivocally, clearly, unambiguously, specifically said, I will never forget anyone who glorifies the killers of Mahatma Gandhi. That it can't be clearer than this, and it can't be more committed than this. So they want to change the goalpost by attacking the media. Then there is talk of this open and closed press conferences. How does it matter to this debate? I don't understand. Then there is this whole theory put that there are journalists who are your favorites. With all due respect, there are people we like, there are people we don't like. You may like someone, he may like someone. It's not natural that they may. But in that sense, there is another thing, and that's why I take offense. When the Prime Minister says apne, he doesn't treat them as a property. He treats them as a family. Because he said in 2014, मैं 125 करोड़ भारतीयों का मैं प्रधानमंत्री हूँ. उनका भी है जिन्होंने मुझे वोट नहीं किया. That's his attitude. The problem is people want to criticize him like Sundar or like the other panelists who are there. And they are saying what? Because they wish to only criticize the Prime Minister. And finally, Mr. Goswami, what is this comparison? How many interviews the Prime Minister has given just because he gave the opening one and the closing one to Republic? Does that make you a blind channel?
No,
you ask tough questions. There have been occasions you've asked me
Sundar's
very
problem
tough
is, I'll deal with Sundar very straight now. Sundar, listen to me. You have a strange bitterness in your heart. 1 second. You have a, no, it's all right. I forgive you, but I'll tell you something now. Now, Roach, will you be quiet and not give background music while I listen to you? Sundar, I know people like you. People like you carry a bitterness in your heart. Everyone on the screen. You come on this channel every day, but somewhere you feel bitter about it. And this bitterness sometimes shows in attempts to target us, but you don't even have the guts to say directly. I forgive you. That shows your stature. But I'll tell you one thing today in open, and I want a straight reply from you
what do you
honestly.
want?
No,
When
don't stop me mid-sentence.
BJP
I will complete what I say, and then you will reply, Mr. Sundar Balakrishnan, or whatever your name is. Sundar, I'll tell you, don't be this bitter onion tonight. Be a sweet onion. Be a sweet onion and not a bitter onion. My question to you is simple, and you are my onion for tonight. And I want my onion to have the courage to watch itself being grated, peeled and sauteed and fried. Sundar, my question to you is, my question to you is, stop yapping, yaar. Why don't you? People are beginning to say that you're scared of my questions. I'll take a question from you. Don't be so bitter. It's all right. It's all right, Sundar. Don't worry about it. I know people like you. Inside you are bitter. You are bitter about Republic. You are bitter about the network. You come on the channel. You will attempt to abuse it, but you don't have any courage. You happen to be an invertebrate who does not have the courage to say things openly. So I will now tell you one thing directly, and a direct question goes to you. Be quiet for a minute. Be quiet for a minute. No, be quiet for a minute. Be quiet for a minute. Be quiet for a minute. Be quiet and listen. Arey, relax. No, that's it. Now the point is this. Good. 10 seconds of silence. No, I'm not. I am saying one thing to you. I'll tell you what a chamcha channel is. A chamcha channel is one that interviews Rahul Gandhi, but does not have the courage to ask one question on 1984, on the promotion of Sajjan Kumar, or the appointment, relax, no. Arey, stop yapping like this. Or the appointment of Kamal Nath despite Nanavati as Chief Minister. A straight channel, be quiet, a straight channel, I'm telling my director I'm going on with you. I will not spare you now. A straight channel is one which goes to the Prime Minister and says, Sadhvi Pragya said this. I want your comment on Sadhvi Pragya's Godse remark. That's called a channel with courage. A channel that is pusillanimous, weak, and which is a chamcha channel, asks Rahul Gandhi, are you ready to be Prime Minister? But won't ask one question, how did you have the conscience to make Kamal Nath Chief Minister after his name came up in 1984 Nanavati Commission report? Now you go home and think about it, you bitter man. You bitter man, you go and think about it. But more than anything else, ask yourself why you're full of bitterness tonight. Think about it. Talk to yourself. We'll talk tomorrow. And I'll see you on the other side on debate number 2.